What'd you do last night?
I went to my first exhibition of contemporary painters. Had a great time. I was very impressed by the work, especially of Andy Dixon, who's an LA-based painter. He had 3 pictures on display, all thematically similar. They take for their titles A Study in Blank Color with Blank Article of Food. So it could be a hot dog, banana split, piece of cherry pie. And then the colors are all these kind of like pretty pastel light colors. He has a genius for coloring. He uses many colors, all very bright, but harmonious. And does things in the way he relates the different elements of his picture. So basically there's like almost like this collage montage aspect where he's drawing all these elements together. And the elements themselves are painted in a realist way, but the way that he's kind of just like juxtaposing them feels abstract.
Yeah.
And he uses like light and shade to kind of interrelate them in these ways that I really like. But yeah, so in addition to the food, there are these really pretty kind of like high art Titian and Rubens-esque human figures, very kind of classical statuesque.
Which you love.
Which I love. And then there are also kind of like these other kind of like Baroque elements, like these like metal jugs that look like they're from like Spanish still lives. There are animals always, black panthers, tigers, dogs, trees, really cool patterns like cloths laid over the floor. And also like these kind of like aspirational American things, tennis, golf, polo players, champagne glasses. Then always, of course, other patterns like these blue china trays, these teapots or teacups. And yeah, like what I really loved about it is by the time I got to the end, you start to notice that he kind of playfully incorporates this nudity. So next to these kind of like very dignified Titian's-esque figures, you'll find like a semi-nude or partially nude woman in a kind of erotic pose, I guess, but in such like dark shading that you don't really notice it at first. And so by the time I got to the end, I could not help smiling. It reminded me actually of the Sargent frescoes in the MFA.